Hello, welcome to Microsoft Excel Intermediate class. I am your host and instructor, Ruben Herrera. And on this video, my friends, we are going to learn how to use the SUMIF function. That is correct, the SUMIF function. Okay, so here is our scenario. We made some purchases. We purchased some vehicles that we're going to use. We're going to turn them into shuttles for the airport. And we want to know, we purchased some cars that are coupes. We purchased some vehicles that are sedans, and we purchased some vehicles that are vans. Also, some of these cars are new, and some of them are what they call recertified new use. I'm sorry. And we want to know how much money we spent on each of these vehicle types. Okay, so how much money we spend on coupes, how much money we spend on sedans, and how much money we spend on minivans. Okay, so I can turn this into a table, and I can add filters with a total row, and that will give me the result of, or the total of each vehicle by type. But sometimes a table is not an option depending on the report. I can also group this if I'd like to. But now let me show you guys a different alternative by using a function called the SUMIF. The SUMIF function has three arguments, okay? And we talked about functions already on a previous lesson. So we also learned the difference between a Excel function and an Excel formula. Okay, if you have any doubts on the difference, or if you are a little rusty on your Excel functions, make sure that you visit our previous lesson on functions in Excel. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to go ahead and start right here, and this is where I'm going to type my SUMIF function, and I'm going to start with an equal sign as usual. Okay, and actually let me zoom in a little more so that you guys can see a little better, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and do equals, and I'm going to do sum, and then if, and here's the autocomplete function in Excel. I'm going to use the arrow keys so that I can scroll up and down to the function that I'm looking for. In this case, it is the SUMIF function right there. Whoop, there it is. I'm going to press the tab key on my keyboard, not enter, not space, but tab right above the caps lock key. Right there, the SUMIF, it inserts my SUMIF function. Notice that right here also my screen tip is giving me the syntax on how I'm going to type in my SUMIF function. I have three arguments. The first argument is the range, where Excel is going to look for the criteria, and the range is going to be this. Okay, also to make it easier for you guys, I just select that column. Okay, because functions are smart enough to only look at the continuing range of data, which is this. It's going to also ignore this header right here, and it's going to ignore this title right here, which is really not any information in here. Okay, now this is my first argument right here. My first argument is the range that Excel is going to look as a lookup, and then comma. My second argument is going to be the criteria. So for my criteria right here, I'm looking to sum, or to add all the values for the cars that are coupe. So my criteria, I can do two different things. I can do this. I can put coupe right here inside of double quotations, comma, or I can also do this. If I have a little table like this already, I can go ahead and select this. This little table can even be on a different spreadsheet. Okay, and I can hide that spreadsheet too if I want. Okay, but for the purpose of this class, I'm going to make it easier, and I'm going to make it understandable. So I'm going to go back to the very basics, and I'm just going to do this. Oops, coupe right here, and then comma. Now this is my range, my criteria, and my last argument is going to be the range where Excel is going to add whichever value finds on the row where it finds coupes. Okay, so this being said, some if functions always work from top to bottom, left to right. Okay, top to bottom, left to right. So it's going to go down this range right here, and when it finds the word coop, it's going to run to the right, and it's going to stop at this range right here, which is column E. Okay, very nice. And this is it. These are all my three arguments right here. I'm going to go ahead and close my parentheses and then go ahead and take my sum if function for the test drive. Boom, excellent. It looks like the total money that we spent for coupe cars is $108,410. Very nice. Let us go ahead and do one more example. We're going to do the total for all the cars that are sedans. And I'm going to do right here equals sum if. Select the if sum if function with my arrow keys, press tab. Notice that this way I also save a whole bunch of keystrokes whenever I am typing my function. Okay, my first argument of 3 is going to be the column right here. Okay, comma, the criteria is going to be sedan. Very nice, comma, and my third and last argument is going to be the range where my values are should I find the word sedan on that row. Very nice. Close my parentheses, and I'm going to take now my function here for the test drive. Enter. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. All right, my friends, and this is it. I'm going to let you guys do the rest of the exercise on your own. For the total new, you will do the same thing, but instead of using column E, you will use column D. I'm sorry. I take that back. I take that back. And instead of using column B as the criteria, you're going to use, as the first argument, I am sorry again, you will use column D. Okay, I guess I'm going to go ahead and do this since I'm already messed you up, guys. Since I'm already messed you up. We're going to do equals. We're going to do sum if. Okay, my range is going to be this right here, comma, my criteria is going to be new because I'm trying to do the new vehicles right here. You see that? Just like I did it here. Okay, so I'm going to put new. Always inside of double quotations, my friends. The double quotations means for Excel that you want Excel to read or to type a text for you. Okay, I'm glad that I mentioned this. So comma, and my sum range is going to be this. Very nice. Close my parentheses, and that's it. Let me take this for a test drive because I like to put my money where my mouth is. There it is. Very good. Thank you so much, my friends, for watching this lesson, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in our next lesson. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.